Hell, I don't know how you work.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Byron A, aka Mr. C, back at you again with part 2 of Black Men in America. Last time we left y'all, we ended with my brother Jerome and the story that he had to tell. This segment, we starting off with the women. So, trying to think. No, I'm not starting off with Mama this time. We're going to start off with Lavelle. Lavelle.
That's grandma. That's grandma.
That's it. But, Lavelle, we starting off with you. What does Black Lives Matter mean to you?
It's about getting justice that I feel like my grandmother never received justice back in the day. Back in their days, there was slavery, there was cotton picking. It was just a lot of things that was swept under the rug that I feel like now we're speaking on because we have undertook a lot of things in life from our ancestors before us. And I just feel like, yeah, they were afraid. Okay, yeah, we're going to get hung or we're going to get killed. But I feel like now we are more outspoken as black race. We are very outspoken and we are very tired. And me, myself personally, I do have nephews around here that I do worry about, that I do care about deeply. I have nephews, I have cousins, and as well as I have a black husband. And I just feel like I'm just tired of us just getting pulled over for no reason. I'm tired of us not being able to endure the things that we work hard for, and we can't even ride in a vehicle with rims on it, or we can't ride in luxury without somebody pulling us over thinking that we are in a dope man's car. So they want to pull us over. Do you have insurance? Like, we have insurance, we carry insurance. You know, I'm just tired of justice not being prevailed for us.
True. Yeah. And I completely understand what you're saying because, I mean, they used to have me a 95 Grand Marquise with some pipes on that mug with a lift kit. I promise you, from the day I got that car to the day I got rid of it, I got pulled over. Because I'm a black man, I got dreads. Oh yeah, I had locks. And I'm in this car. Come to find out, the guy that had the car previous before me was a drug dealer, so every time I get pulled over, that's the car they looking for. But after you pull me over the first couple of times, it ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing in your system saying, hey, this ain't the person. No, because it's just the same. I'm another black man driving around this car, and because I be driving around in this car, I gotta be selling drugs. It's crazy.
And I feel you on that because back some years ago, it might have been 10, 12 years ago, I owned the Expedition, and I had 22s on it. I worked hard for myself. But it was also another guy that drove another truck just like mine. I would come through where my mom lived in the neighborhood. Don't y'all know the police pulled me over? I got pulled over 2 nights in 1 day by the police because they thought I was this drug dealer. They thought that this was his truck, so they kept pulling me over. And I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm so tired of coming by your house. Every time I come over here, the police pulling me over. And the first thing they say, is this your vehicle? Who is the owner of this vehicle? And so when I go to pull out all my registration and my insurance, they looking stupid. I mean, it just make you feel some type of way. And every time, you get in a car and it's like, you got to freeze up because when the police get behind you, you be like, oh, Lord, is they finna pull me over? What they finna do? Are they calling my tag in? Are they trying to see if I got any warrants or just trying to, justify some wrongdoing? Just tired of it. We're dealing with this in the schools. I have a daughter that's at a school that's in a all white class, taking honors class. She can't even pair up. Won't nobody even pair up with her in the class because she's the only black student in there. Wow. You know how they make her feel? She come home and tell me, Mom, I didn't even have a partner today because didn't nobody even want to partner up with me because I'm the only black girl in the classroom.
And see, that type of behavior right there is not, you're not born with that type of behavior. That behavior is taught. And like we discussed last segment, kids don't see color. They just see another person that they can get along with, another person that they can play with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've had, like I said, my kids are 8, 6, and 3. And it's sad that I have to teach them at that age what racism is. But it's imperative that we actually do it.
Yeah.
Because they are targeting our kids at that age. I remember when Azaria was about 5 years old, and my kids will speak to anybody that'll speak to them. We were in Walmart, spoke to this lady. Lady wouldn't even speak back. She kept speaking to the lady, and I told her, and you know, before I know it, I'm looking upside this lady's head like I know you hear my child speak to you. But I couldn't let myself get out of character because that's what you want me to do. Get myself out of character, then I'm in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to explain to my child, 5-year-old, baby, you can't speak to everybody because everybody's not going to like you. Everybody's not going to speak back to you because of who you are and because of the color of your skin. It's sad that I'm sitting in a Burger King parking lot or drive-through and my 3-year-old hears police sirens and she goes, oh my God, the police finna come kill us. What in the hell? 3. But that's the type of society that we live in that our kids are conditioned to now because they see this all day, every day in their communities, on the news, hear it on the radio. It's ridiculous. And it broke my heart because it's like, baby, all police officers aren't bad, but look what's going on. So ain't nothing I can really tell her.
It's not like it's stamped up against their forehead, which ones are good and which ones are bad.
No.
So it's kind of hard. And like we discussed on the last segment, we're not trying to bash white people by any means. Because, honestly, my daughter here is not even 2. But her godfather is a white guy. And this man doesn't even look at color. I respect him. I call him my brother because that's what I can call him now. If I need something, he's there for me.
Right.
So when it comes down to it, all white people are not bad and all black people are not criminals.
True.
You know, it would be it would be good to be able to get along with everybody and not have any type of problems whatsoever because everyone is equal to a certain extent. We all bleed the same. We all have, at the end of the day, and that's what I try to stress to everybody. At the end of the day, we all serve the same God. I don't care what you call him. We all serve the same God.
Right.
I don't think that the way that things are going right now, God is not pleased. That's why there's so much stuff going on right now. And it's ridiculous because that child doesn't have, she shouldn't have to worry about who she can be friends with. If she see a white child, it's okay for her to be friends with it. But that white child that she's sitting up here trying to be friends with, their parents might not like black people.
Right.
So she's going to miss out on a good friend, and that other child's going to miss out on a good friend.
Yeah. And I'm glad that, you know, granted, my kids go to a predominantly white school, and I'm glad that they haven't encountered that type of, you know, racism while they've been in school. My daughter comes home and talk about her white friends all day long. I'm glad that you got white friends.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, last segment, I got a great white friend. He does the marketing for my podcast. I love him. Like you said, I call him my brother because if I called him right now, I know for a fact if there's something I need to vent about or I just need to, hey bro, I need to come holler at you. Come through. Him and his wife welcome me with open arms, welcome my kids with open arms, and I love them. They no ill will, and they don't, like you said, they don't see color.
Right. But on another note, I mean, and I'm not trying to say anything what these people are doing, what the cops are doing, or the racism that's coming out is right. But one thing that we fail to realize that we have to first start as black people. We have to start respecting other blacks. You can't be jealous just because this person has this. You're my brother. You're supposed to support me. Just like I got it, you can get it as well.
Sure.
Quit hating on me. That's a problem where the people of a different race, they see the disrespect that we are giving our own race.
Yeah.
So they feel like that they can do it too.
True.
They're saying, okay, if another black person can disrespect this black person, what's wrong with me disrespecting?
Yep. And see, and that's where that whole word, the nigger word, come from. Oh, y'all call each other that all day long. So, but when one of us said y'all want to get up in arms and you want to fight and you get mad about it, they use that against us.
Yeah.
And it's sad, but
It's true.
it's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true. Now, granted, we use the A instead of the hard ER, but still, it all still means the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why I say I try not to use it as much, but it's one of them words that,
Yeah.
we've used regularly, so it becomes a part of our vocabulary.
It goes to the point where, like, even with, let me use this as an example. Leonardo DiCaprio in Django. I watched the interview with him. He said that he did not want to make that movie because he didn't want to use the word nigga.
Yep.
He said he didn't feel comfortable. Now, who's to say that he was just saying that for the camera right then?
Yep.
And he might say it behind closed doors.
Right.
But for him to sit up there and say that, I respect you for that.
Yeah.
I respect you.
Yeah. And another example, what's his name? That Wahlberg dude?
Mark.
Yeah. How they brought up his past 15 years ago. You also got to realize this man is Irish and was born in Boston, a racist part of Boston at that. But the thing is, that was 15 years ago. Some things we have, I'm not saying let everything go, but some things, when people are starting to change and started seeing the wrongdoings of their ways from the past, and they're trying to move past that, some things we got to let go.
Yeah.
Stop dredging up people's past, because when it's done to us, oh, that's messed up. Why they keep bringing up the past?